So my effective 40-minute chest workout, which I've done today, and also the first meal I'm going to have today, I'm going to show you right now, so stick around to check it out. So yes, if you're looking to kind of get a good, intense 40-minute workout in and kind of hit your chest and get that all blasted and feeling good, then here's the workout I've done. I've just got back from the gym, but I'm going to show you what that is right now. Check it out, follow along, go for it.
Yeah, here we are, Kyle in the gym. So I like to actually do most of my workouts to start with a shoulder warm-up. I always like to get that joint moving because it's the most movable joint in the body and it kind of prevents injury. And I do have a left shoulder injury, so this kind of helps always warming up the rotator cuffs and the shoulder to get going. So I started off with these face pulls. I've gone from about 8 to 12 on each of these. So pulling back, leading with the elbows, secondary going to be those wrists coming up and almost sending them over your shoulders, getting that squeeze. You can get the facial expressions going, they're optional. Hey, YMCA. Then I shifted it. Now I've done some face pulls with overhead extension. This fires up the traps a little bit as well, but also just keeps that movement and the joint getting nice and warm with those smaller muscles underneath. Get them going. So I believe I've done about 8 of these, repped them back up to sky. Still trying to work on that song. These are the H in the YMCA song. It's a silent H. Pushing up, squeezing, relaxing down, and take it through checkpoint 1 to checkpoint 2, and then back to the beginning again. That was the first 2, and then I took off the rope, which I didn't need for this one, and I'd done some reverse delt flies, just kind of targeting the back of the shoulder joint now, back of the muscles there, boom, squeezing it, slightly kind of rotating, getting that external rotation, but I actually hit that fully in a sec. So I'm actually going to speed it up so you can see the next one, done both sides, as you can see, because you have 2 arms, 2 shoulders, so make sure you hit them and blast them both. It's going to benefit you when you're pushing. Now pretty much the second or first on the stack of the cable machine, and does some external rotations, keeping that elbow and shoulder in line, sending that wrist backwards and waving like that cat. You see the meme cat, like, hey, how are ya? You'll see most of my videos as well with me wearing a WWE top because I'm a big WWE fan, a massive geek. But hey, do you, because you're the best. You're the best version of yourself. Now, we went into some warm-up set first off as well, now just with a barbell. Now this is doing the main function of what the chest does. One of the main components is pushing away. So I grab the barbell and I rep out till I feel the burn, and then I also start to do a couple of pulse reps, and then firing off from that into almost like an explosive rep, not sending the bar through the ceiling, but doing that to get on fast twitch fibers, just getting the whole chest, all the muscles ready to go. Now we've kind of warmed up the shoulders, warmed up the chest, and that's going to be a great way to get fully ready to lift big and push the weight that you want to push in a safe manner. Always warm up, don't rush into a big heavy set. Oh, and we're going to chuck a freeze frame here because I always like to finish my sets with looking at my penis and making sure it's still there. Yeah, so now we know it's still there. Great. We're going to jump up and hit a couple of quick stretches. Bring that chest arm high and bring the chest down and back. As you can see, I just illustrated there that the fibers run from the center of the chest and then insert in the top of the arms. So you want to kind of take those 2 insertion points as far away as possible. Get a nice little stretch on before you go. Don't overdo it. Just rotate away and feel that stretch for those big pectoral muscles, and then they're going to be ready to go for your working sets, which I did right here. I did a tricep, working the muscle groups. I did the heavy compound now, which is the barbell bench press. I hit about 8 reps, and the whole time on the heavy set I kind of would go from about 5 to 8, really just seeing how I felt during the motion, working that slow negative, bringing it down, driving my hands and my palms to the sky, and kind of get the slight initiation of, imagine I'm sliding my thumbs together on the bar just to get that extra contraction of the chest, but really being controlled on the way down is going to benefit you massively when you're doing your barbell bench press. And also slightly have your elbows in a sense kind of pointing towards your feet, so they're going to be in between, from having them right in line with your shoulders and having them down by your sides. They're going to kind of be about halfway-ish between that. That also helps with any shoulder pain you might have. After that, straight into it, about 10 reps of a crush grip plate press. Now you want to continue to apply the pressure through your palms. Imagine you're trying to pop that weight and really keep that nice squeeze in there, and try and have your elbows come down to your side, driving up and squeezing that chest at the top position, really being focused on the center part of the chest and those internal fibers there. Now jump straight up, finish it off this part of the workout with an explosive plyometric push-up. This is working on those fast twitch fibers, trying to get myself off the ground as much as possible. And if you can't get yourself or make any distance between your hands and the floor, just do that intention. Try and explode yourself up and then come down and hold for as long as possible to really burn out that muscle. Jumped up now to work on the lower part of the chest. Done some weighted dips. I did these weighted dips with just literally sticking a dumbbell in between my legs and then leaning myself forward, trying to create myself pushing away, down and out from the underneath of my chest. I'm not going torso straight up and down, which is the main target of the triceps. I'm now trying to hit the lower part of the chest here. Taking the dumbbell out straight away from weighted dips, jumping in to bodyweight dips. Continue to get that stretch, get that squeeze, and get the hypertrophy on the muscle. Oh, and as you can see in the background, always make sure you throw out your rubbish, you know, no one wants that. Now I've done some negatives, so I hopped up and then I just let myself fight against gravity, really stretching out that muscle, get those last few reps in to really make it count. Now we're doing the incline barbell bench press. A major tip here is don't have your face blocked by the bar when you're trying to film yourself. That's the money maker. That's what people are here for. No, it's bullshit. But yeah, push up, done about 5 to 6 reps on this, keeping that squeeze, keeping that control, jumping straight from here into now incline plate presses, once again with that crush grip, really creating that tension. Now I'll try to get a second angle for you here and show you what I was doing as the bar was in the way. But as you can see, I'm just about to chuck another freeze hand right here, because if you look closely, you can see someone's walked into my shot. Almost, you see? Yeah, there they are. That's it. Great stuff. And that's how we like to get really good film footage for the people watching my videos. Great stuff. Wicked. And he shook the bar as well. Awesome. My tripod was there, nice and colourful, but hey. Oh well, I'm just filming YouTube. Who cares? Now jumping from that, from the incline again, now creating a little cable blast, which I like to do. I go for the decline. 10 to 12 reps on this. I'm keeping that squeeze, and I like to go through 3 checkpoints. This is 1 round now. I go from the top to the middle. So we go decline flies, then we're going to go to normal cable flies, and then we take that cable all the way to the bottom, scoops, cable scoops, raising them up to the sky. Now working on the upper chest. Go from the lower fibers of the chest to the center part of the chest, and now we're just trying to work on the upper part of the chest, get that bulky as well. Don't neglect that, and you can get a nice full rounded chest workout with this in 40 minutes in this blast. Squeeze, face, relax, 1 round, look at the camera. Yeah, buddy.
And it's almost like I never left. Welcome back to me. So now I'm actually going to break my fast for the day. I've been fasting now for 17 hours. A little bit more today because I finished eating a little bit sooner yesterday. So now I'm going to break it with some protein porridge. I do like this. It's one of my meals that I usually have in the morning, as long as we've got egg whites and things like that. But today I'm going to go for protein porridge, you know, get a bit more energy inside me. So I'm going to do 3/4 a cup of protein. So actually, no, that's wrong. We're going to do 3/4 a cup of oats, right? So I bought this. Pretty much you can buy this anywhere in any of the shops. Factory Shop is a good one. So this is what we need pretty much. I have most of the time. I have my oats. I have some whey protein powder. I have a bug, which is there. Be a little bastard, die. So I have my oats, protein powder, and I usually put a teaspoon or so of peanut butter in there as well. And this gives a nice meal for the day. It's 25 grams of protein from the scoop, a little extra from the porridge, and then you get some nice fats and some extra protein as well from the peanut butter. But make sure it's an organic peanut butter, like 100% one, because if you get one of the other ones, it's ridiculously high in sugar. It's got a lot of other stuff in it that you don't really need. So try and find a nice 100% peanut butter. So here we go, it's making it. Cut those in. I always like to put the dry ingredients in first. Take the scoop. Now obviously you can either mix this up beforehand in your shaker, then pour it over the oats. That's something that can be done as well. So boom, oats in there. Now the protein powder's in there as well. Yeah, like I say, you can mix it up. And I'll just move around the dry ingredients. Now I'll either add some almond milk, some cashew milk, or some water. Today we're going to be going for some almond milk, which should be nice. So almond milk is going to go in. You can always add a little bit extra, but you don't want to do too much. I don't like it too runny. My porridge I prefer when there's a little bit of a nice texture to it and it's not so runny. Mix it up. I'll chuck this in the microwave for usually like a minute, then take it out, stir it again. After that I'll put in the peanut butter and then probably another 30 to 40 seconds after that. Just check it, mix it up, and then I will top it off with some turmeric. So I'll come back to show you this beautiful final product. I'm a chef.
Go, buddy. Cook away.
Yeah. First minute down. Who else thinks a microwave takes ages? You know, you stop it with like 5 seconds to go because you can't wait the extra 5 seconds to get it out. It's a bit pointless, isn't it? We've been there and done that. So here, I usually like to add a teaspoon of peanut butter. Yeah, look at that, goodness. Let's get that in there and put it in for another 30 seconds. So we got that final 30 in there. Let's get some turmeric. Boom, a great thing to have. Awesome turmeric to get that involved in your diet. So many health benefits. It's just great. Simple post-workout breakfast, breaking the fast, protein porridge. That's hot.